Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever.
It has been. It's been a minute.
Yes, did you guys love Ashley Falco yesterday?
I mean, she's kind of the best.
Yes, she hung out with us for
the past 2 days.
Yeah, she's been here all week basically. So we were sad to see her go, but we had so much fun while she was here and we filmed a whole bunch of fun stuff for you guys.
Know.
So that's really exciting. I feel like she was in like filming boot camp. I was like, I'm so sorry.
I know.
But you're only here for 2 days and we need you to, like we want you to be on our channel. Like we want to have you. So she has so much knowledge. She's so smart with what she does and she's creative. And so we really love her so much. So anyways, hope you guys are having a good fun Valentine's Day.
Happy Love Day.
Love Day.
My mom would always call it VD Day.
VD Day.
Oh, happy V-Day, VD.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Jill.
Jill, that's just Jill for you.
That's hilarious. So yeah, we're gonna be making I would say this is like a Valentine's focused.
It's a very Valentine's focused print and cut Cricut craft that you all are going to love. It's so easy to recreate.
Yeah.
It's one of those that it's I feel like we've been doing very meaningful gifts recently.
I know, what's into us.
It is a very meaningful gift, but would not cost you the cost of a frame.
I mean,
literally. And
you probably already have one. So,
exactly.
Yeah. I love it. It's very cute, very customizable, very sellable. If you're looking for a good,
yes,
anything that's sentimental is going to sell really well. You are going to have to like put in the time for it, but like you can see if you saw in the thumbnail, you're going to be able to kind of plug and play. So like the map, you're going to have to change, but the other things you're just going to have to like change the wordage.
Yep.
You don't necessarily have to change the format. So it helps you kind of quickly adjust things, and you can send a digital file over, and it's great for Etsy.
I know.
Great for Etsy. So
I know.
Love it.
Super easy to do, and I really think you all are going to thoroughly enjoy this. Now we are going to be using a few MGL fonts and a print and cut file. So if you are hanging around our channel and you want to jump in on the fun, y'all, we're still doing our dollar deals. You all can do that. You can download these fonts in this one file as part of your 20 download credits for $1. Super cheap. I mean, 20 download credits for $1, that's crazy.
You can't do that on the Etsy.
Plus, you get unlimited access to our website for 7 days, which is amazing. You can check out our 30 Days to Master Your Cricut Challenge within those 7 days. I mean, you can't beat it, truly.
Yeah, love it. So Sadie dropped a link for you guys if you are curious, or if at any point during the live you're like, okay, I just want to try it out, just get my feet wet, you can click that link and try us out for 7 days and get all of those files. So you're going to be able to get the files that we use today, which is really cool.
Absolutely.
So,
and Jan said, I hope my daughter's anniversary is coming up. I love this project. If I can pull it off, Jan, you're definitely going to be able to pull this off. This is so easy. Once you see how we do this, you're going to realize, oh my gosh, that's it.
Yes.
And yeah. So I think let's go ahead and jump in.
Do it.
Today this project is going to be, first of all, I love this project. I just think it is so adorable.
It's
let's
so
go
cute.
over
your
here.
outfit also is so adorable, and it matches
heart,
your project.
heart
eyes.
All the hearts. All the hearts.
I love it.
So we'll go overhead so you can see this. This is what we're going to be recreating. Now, this map specifically, I took a screenshot from my phone and I sent it. But I'm going to show you how to do it on your computer, how you can take a screenshot, a screen grab, the snippet tool, whatever. But where I'm going to show you how to do this, you're going to be so impressed. So, with that being said, y'all, look at the supplies.
And a printer.
2 pieces of paper, a printer, a mat, and of course this frame. Like, we have this frame, but you can use whatever frame you want. I literally just use this frame because it's what we had in the office.
Right.
I mean,
and it looks good.
It does look good. It looks great.
I love a floating frame.
It looks great. So that's all you're gonna need, 2 pieces of paper. Now I will say this piece of paper specifically is more like a craft paper because it has you can see the fibers in it. I just liked it for this design. But just if you don't have that, you can do a white piece of paper and whatever color you want for your background or like faux matte. And that's it.
Yeah.
And an inkjet printer.
I love it.
I mean, lots of supplies, y'all.
Yeah.
Lots of supplies.
I got nothing really for Trey for Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna tell him that Lauren made him a custom piece of art.
Yeah, Lauren made you a custom piece of art for Valentine's Day.
To be fair, we went and got a day spa. I used my Christmas present last week.
You all did Valentine's big.
Early. Yeah,
you all did it big and early. Mm-hmm. Did it big and early. Okay, so with all of that being said, let's go ahead and hop over into Design Space and let's start the process of designing.
Yes.
So now that we are here, this is just kind of like the mock-up or what I have created, but we're gonna do it start to finish. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to pull in a shape. Number one thing, you're gonna pull in a shape that is the size of your frame. Okay, so this frame we have, we're gonna unlock. It's an 8 by 10. So I'm just going, not 28. We want 8 by 10. So you're gonna make this basic shape the size of your frame, okay? Now from there, you're gonna pull in another square, and this is what is going to actually be what you're gonna be designing on. So I think I left a 2-inch margin on all sides. So that would be a 6 by 8. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I did a 6 by 8, leaving a 2-inch margin all the way around. So this is what we're going to be designing on. I just really wanted this piece here as a visual. What you can do if you want to change it to brown, you can, or tan, whatever, so that you really get an idea of what this looks like. But this is going to be our base. This is where you start. Now we're gonna start building the pieces around it. So our main piece is going to be our map. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do, I've gone over here to Google Maps. You are going to search Google Maps, type in the address that you are going to be taking a screen grab of. There is not an address for the area that Alicia got married, but I can tell you exactly where it is.
The true definition
it is
of
right
BFE.
here.
Right there on the river.
It's right there on the river.
Out in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have a street name when we bought that property.
Really?
Yeah, and I think now
I thought that was it, but I don't think that's it. I think it's up here on the river. That's in the it's right here, Staten Island or
Island.
Steel Island. It's Steel Island right there. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Because that little
right
thing,
here?
we float around. We're like right up the way past that, just a little. Like right in the middle of the two islands. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to find the area.
The general area.
The general area of where you want your thing to be. And I'm actually going to, you can zoom out, you can zoom in, either way. But what we want to do is, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can drop a pin on the area if you want to. If you would like to drop a pin, you can. However, you do not have to. I do want to do this. I don't want your location. How do I?
How do you drop a pin?
No, it's not that. I kind of, do I want like...
Oh, you're debating like real photo?
See, that's the thing is you can do a real photo.
I personally like that one.
I do like this one.
I don't know why. It just gives me like Atlas vibes.
Is it that? I think it's on down. I think I've missed it. I think it's on down this way.
I don't know. We're not that far from Gilbert Farm.
Oh, you're not? Do y'all turn there at the farm?
We're like right up the way from Nolichucky Vineyard. You see Nolichucky? They're like down the river, across and down the river from us.
Okay, give me a second. I think I'm in the wrong area.
I'm not a good map reader,
because here's Fish Hatchery.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Fish Hatchery.
Okay.
Here it is, right here.
Okay.
Because there it is. I got it.
There she is.
It's right here.
Okay.
So this is the area that I need. Either way, what you're going to do, you're going to find your area. Either way. Now, one thing I suggest zooming out and getting a pretty big screen grab, okay? You don't want to zoom in like this. This is too close. Like, I'm not getting anything cool. It doesn't look cool
like
right
a map.
here.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a map. So you want to zoom out and get like a general area, more or less. Now, one thing that you can do is we're going to drop a pin. Where do I do this on Google Maps? Y'all, I did this on Apple Maps. I have no lies to tell. And
I don't
can
even
drop
know if
a
I know
pin.
how to drop a pin on either kind of map. That's just. Can you right click or control click and see if it'll give you an option?
Oh, you just click.
Oh. There
You
go.
literally just
click on it.
Y'all, I'm a little dumb sometimes.
You're not.
So anyway, let's go back. You do have to zoom in and find your exact area, which you all are like this cabin right here, I think. And you're gonna click it, and that's going to give you your coordinates, okay? Yes, Sonnet, yes, I see that. So first thing we need to do is we need to get these coordinates, okay? We're gonna copy, and I'm gonna come back over here to Design Space real quick. I'm gonna pop in a text box, and I'm gonna paste those coordinates in there, right there. And I'm just gonna leave them over here. We'll size them, change the font, but we need those coordinates because the coordinates is part of this, the exact coordinates of, let's say, your first date, where you got married, so many different things, so many different things. So anyway, back over here, we have the coordinates. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom out right there. Oh, it still does that. So we know a general area. And now we are going to, I'll do Command-Shift-4 on a Mac. If you are using and I'll click off this. Ooh, I don't want that. If you are using a Windows computer, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down to the bottom left-hand corner, and on your menu tab, when it pops up here on your menu tab, there's gonna be a search bar. I want you to search snippet tool. Sadie, if you don't care to drop that in the comments, Windows users search snippet tool, okay? So that's how you're gonna get a screenshot of a specific area if you're on a Windows. For Mac, it's Command-Shift-4. Command-Shift-3 takes a picture of your whole screen, but we want Command-Shift-4 because we want to do this general area. This is the area that we want. And actually, I think I'm gonna do it one more time and do it a little more like over here, like this. This is more what I want right here.
And you gotta think like portions of whatever you screenshot's gonna be cut out. So you wanna make sure you get enough.
If you wanted to do the same thing with satellite view of the houses, if you go over here to layers, there is a satellite view. So you could zoom in and you could do the house area if you wanted to. It's just going to look a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It's just depending on what vibe you want to do. Evan says Windows is key Shift S. Thank you. So either way, you're just going to grab a screenshot of the area that you're working with, and now we're gonna go back to Design Space. What we wanna do is go to Upload, Upload Image. We are going to open up our Finder here. I'm going to grab this screenshot first, and if this screenshot doesn't work, you can always go back and use a different, and like get another one. But we're gonna grab that screenshot, always upload with complex, just because this is a print and cut. We want all of the details we can. Apply and continue. We are doing this as a print and cut image. Upload that, and then we are going to add it to our canvas, okay? So, now what you're gonna wanna do is make it pretty large. It's got the little plus sign in the middle of it. Did that have that the last time?
I don't know. Is it on your printed image?
No. Let's try this again. Let's do this one more time. Now it won't have it on there. Beautiful. Now we'll go to upload. Upload image, browse, actually cancel. Back to Finder. We want this one, complex, continue. Now it doesn't have the plus sign in the middle. That's another thing you have to watch out for because that would throw off a design very quickly, very quickly. So we're gonna apply that to our canvas. Now, what I was doing a while ago, we're gonna make it pretty large. I'm an literal idiot.
Why?
Do you know what that plus sign is? Showing me that it's selected on Cricut Design Space.
Oh. I wouldn't have known that either.
Y'all.
Because when you click off of it, it goes
Just
away.
forgive me. My brain is in a different area right now. My brain is not here. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go to shapes. We're just going to grab the standard heart. Just a standard heart from Cricut Design Space. I'm going to turn it into a guide. And now I can size this guide as large as I want. But you have to like be careful because obviously you can't go up here, it's gonna cut it off. It has to be within your boundaries here. So we are going to, I'm looking at this image and like right here and make sure it's in there. So right around in here. And once you have your heart or whatever shape, you don't have to use a heart if you don't want to. We are going to drag and select both our heart guide and our screenshot. And from there, we're gonna go to slice. Okay, now we're just gonna get rid of the excess. And we don't need this slice guide anymore. We're gonna bump this guy down to fit onto here.
Oh yeah, I love the colors of that one.
And then we will size it accordingly, okay? Now, the next thing that we are gonna do is we're gonna hop over to Maker's Gonna Learn to our website. Now, the fonts that we are using today is, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Manifest?
Nomad, Manifest, and Estuary.
Oh,
There's three fonts we're
threefer.
using. There's three fonts that we are using today. So the first one is Manifest. That's what our numbers are in. The second one is Nomad. And all of these should be linked down below for you if you don't care to check that.
Yeah,
they should be down there. The second one is Nomad. This is what we are doing our name in.
Oh yeah, they're down there.
Okay, beautiful. And then the last one is Estuary. And it is what this font is what the song title is.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So for this one, we've actually done I designed this one for Alicia. It has the name, the Griffiths, the date of their wedding, their marriage, and then their wedding song, and then the coordinates. So that's how I have laid this out. You can lay this out however you want. But the other two files, other than the three fonts that we're gonna be using, we are using a Greenery swag font, or cut file, sorry.
And if y'all are wanting to know how to download the font, download the file, we have in detail in the membership, the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut, which goes through this thoroughly. And whenever you guys sign up for that $1 membership, the $1 trial, within those 7 days, you have access to that.
Yes.
So you can actually get in there and like go through slowly how to download all this stuff.
Yeah. Pretty much to download it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna press this arrow pointing down, and then you're going to open up that download because you have to unzip the file. So now that it is unzipped, we can upload it into Design Space. Now with a font, and let's just go back to fonts and I'll show you real quick how you can do that. And I'll just do one of the new ones because I know that these new ones aren't on this computer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click that arrow pointing down. Same thing, we're gonna double click this zip file. Now it's gonna come in as an OTF, which is a type font. So you're gonna have to double click that as again. It's going to pop up like this if you are on a Mac. It's gonna look a little different if you're on a PC. It's gonna have the same font, but it's gonna be in like, this line's gonna be really big and then it like gets smaller. Either way, you're going to install this font on your computer, same way for both types of computers. It's just going to look a little different. And then from there, what you're going to want to do is go back to Design Space and then save your project that you're working on. And then you're going to click View and Reload, and that is going to then, Cricut Design Space will now recognize all of the new fonts that you have on your computer. So that's exactly how you all can download the fonts, files, all of that good stuff on there. But we do have to grab one more file from the Makers Gonna Learn website, and that is the little tiny heart that I'm gonna be using today. So if you just type in heart, this is the first one that pops up is the one that we are using. Now, if you wanted to use this size or this style heart for your actual heart cutout, you can do that as well. I personally wanted something a little more symmetrical, so that's why I chose the one in Design Space. But in case you all didn't know, we have all of the basic shapes and the shapes that Cricut Access users have access to on our website as well. So just FYI, all of those are there. All of those basic shapes are there. But this is the heart that we're going to be using for the little tiny red heart on the map. So now that we have downloaded everything that we need, we're going to go back to Design Space and we're just going to start uploading that. So what you would do is you would go to Upload, Upload Images. You can browse. My favorite thing to do, though, you all know this, is going from the Finder. So the greenery is going to, wow, I don't need all of those. I just need the greenery. There we go. Drag and drop and back and not the zip. I want the PNG. My goodness. There we go. Complex, continue, apply and continue. We want this as a print and cut image, upload and add to Canvas. So once our greenery comes in, what we're going to do is we are going to size it down like so.
I love that watercolor greenery.
We're going to twist it a little bit, size it down some more, and this is where you get to play with it. So like, I kind of like it going up the side of the heart like this. So if you wanted to like move it this way and it go up one side. Another cool feature is you could flip this the other way, and let's say your heart is on, like the coordinates is gonna be more on this side of the heart. You could have the greenery swag go up around this way. If you don't like that, you can put it more straight. There's so many different things you can do with this, but you do need to make sure that it does fit on your canvas. So we are just going to size this down. Ooh. Make sure it fits here. Beautiful. For some reason, it's not sitting right with my soul, and I still want it on this side. Like that.
Cute.
And you could even, we'll do this and grab the heart as well, and we're gonna go to grab all three of those. So you can see here, I've got the greenery, the heart map, and the square. And what I want to do is I want to go to a line and I want to center them horizontally. That centered the heart, but this put that off just a little bit. So I'm just going to pop this bad boy over just a smidgen. I don't know, have you all been having issues with Design Space like we have? Because it's about to make me mad.
What's new?
Once you have your greenery placed where you want it, now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a text box. The text that I'm using for the name is going to be the Nomad font here. So I'm just going to type in the Griffiths like so, size it down. And I do overlap this just a little bit because y'all, it's a print and cut. We can do that. Mm-hmm. We're allowed to do that with print and cut. Change it to black. One thing you must do is change it to black because it comes in as a dark gray color and we don't want that. We don't want that. So next thing we're going to do is grab another text box. This time we are going to be using Manifest. And this is going to be our date, 10. Boop, 10. I'm going to do a couple spaces, period, couple spaces, 10, 2 spaces. Oh no. 1, 2, period, 1, 2, 20.
Cute. I like the dots.
Except I don't think I need to do that, actually. I'm just gonna do 1 space in between everything. Because I still want my 1 and my 0 to be spaced apart. Okay.
Yeah, that's cute.
So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna size this down, and I'm gonna zoom in. But I personally like numbers spaced out quite a bit. So I'm going to go to letter spacing and bump my letter spacing up so that it's long and skinny. Do y'all see this?
It makes it look more modern to me.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And that way you can even size it down more if you need to. It's still gonna look really good. Change the color to black. Don't forget that. I did forget how to do that the last time, just FYI.
It's so easy to, they should just default it to black.
They should just default it to black, but you know what? They don't like to do that. So once you have your date, now I'm going to grab another text box. This one we are using Estuary. Estuary is one of my new favorites, literal favorites. Now, this is where I want you guys to play around with this. So at first I wanted to do one line of the song that like just stuck out to me because the actual name of the song is not Love is the Tuesdays. It's just Tuesdays.
Yeah.
But I liked the Love is the Tuesdays. So this is where you can put whatever you want in here. Wedding song. If they have a special saying that they want to go there that represents them as a couple.
You could do a QR
anything.
code from last week's live.
Huh?
You could do a QR code on there if you wanted to.
You could do it. There's so many things you could do with this, okay? So we're just typing Love is the Tuesdays. That was their wedding song. Once again, changing it to black, trying not to forget that portion, and then sizing it down. Now, because it is, you know, it's a pretty long thing. Another thing I did for this one as well, I went up here, letter spacing. We're not gonna do as much letter spacing as before, but I like to bump up that letter spacing with these things, okay? So that's going to go there. And then finally at the bottom is going to be our coordinates, which we copy and pasted. All we have to do for this is come up here and change our font back to Manifest, because I want, if you choose one font, for example, the font I chose Manifest for the numbers, you need to keep it the same. In all honesty, 3 fonts, in my opinion, is a lot.
It's risky. If you're not good with font pairing, don't do 3. If
Yes.
you feel comfortable with it, you can try 3, but 2 is like the magic number when you're font pairing. That's why it's pairing. 3 is like hard to do, but this one looks good, I think.
Yeah. And once again, I'm bumping up that letter spacing quite a bit for this one. And then we're gonna size it down a lot, okay? So
Love that.
it's gonna be like this. And then I'm going to also add here, I'm gonna add the N for north.
Uh-oh, it deleted.
I know I deleted it myself.
Oh.
I was looking because I had a degree sign, but I don't know how to.
You might have to go to your font book.
I think I do. Okay, so we're gonna find, what we're doing is we're adding the degree sign, but we're gonna come over here to our font book. It's gonna be a character map if you're on a Mac, or on a PC, sorry. And we're going to grab the Manifest font here, and we are going to scroll down and see if there is a degree symbol. And there should be, because I use it. There it is. Is that it?
It looks like
There it is. Here it is.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this. So this is highlighted, I'm going to right click or Command C, and then back in Design Space, I'm going to Command V. There we go. So that's how you get glyphs, FYI. You go to your font book or your character map, you find what you want. Now, in Design Space, you have to be using the same font, but what you're just gonna do is you're gonna highlight and copy, and then you're gonna go back to Design Space and paste it in where it needs to go. So same thing with this one, I'm going to paste that degree sign at the very end, and then I'm going to add the N for north. And down here, the W for west. And then size it down just a smidgen more. Cute. And now we can really separate all of this, make it look good. What you can do is select, and you know what, that one's great, it's not black. Now it's black. Select all of these, and what I would do is go to Align, center them all horizontally. Now they are centered. I would just go ahead and group them together. Oh, that's duplicate, that's not group. Select, select, select. I would group them together. That way, if I do want to move them around to fit where I want them to, you can do that. And the very last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Upload. I'm not gonna download this because I know it's in here somewhere. I'm just going to find the heart, add it to Canvas, View, because this is the heart that I want to use. I'm going to go to Contour, hide all contours because I just want the outside, size it way down, zoom into your area, find the spot you want your heart to go, zoom in some more. We're going to place it here on the river. I actually think it's more like here, but you know, you get the gist. I'm going to change the color of this one to red. Okay, we're going to zoom back out. And the last thing we have to do is I'm going to hide this basic square because I no longer need it. And I'm going to drag and select everything on the page, flatten it together. Beautiful. Now all we have to do is print it and cut it with our Cricut and we will be done. Yay. So I'm going to actually, let's hide this guy, flatten all these back together, and then we're just gonna hide this because I no longer need it. We're gonna do this one, and we're gonna go to Make It. From there, we are going to send it to our printer. We're first of all gonna change the size to 8.5 by 11.
Did you put paper in there?
It's the paper that I need is sitting beside the printer.
Okay.
So if you want to put it on there, you can.
You want the 9500?
It doesn't matter. Just tell me which one it is.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send to printer. You don't necessarily have to select which one you want to use at this point. You can. For this one, we do not need the bleed, but we always want to use system dialog. So we're gonna select print. Did you put it in the 9500?
Yeah.
We're gonna pull our window down here. We're printing from our 9500. I'm feeding it from the rear tray. I personally like to put it on photo. Y'all, this is not shiny paper, but I still get the best results from photo. One thing I need to tell you though is it uses your ink, so just know that I would only do photo if I was doing something like to give to someone because it does give me a better print. And then from there, you're just going to select print. And that's it. One other thing I need, Alicia, if you want to grab like the ATG gun.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's one other thing that I did not tell you guys was the ATG gun or any kind of double-sided adhesive will work. FYI, we have been trying to find a alternative for the ATG gun. I will say that. So, you know what? I don't want to replace that. I thought I was going to put it back in the frame, but I have this one exactly where I want it, so I'm not going to replace that. We're just going to keep going. So what are you guys doing on this beautiful Valentine's Day today? Do you all have any special plans? Anything going on? Yes, no, maybe? Is it just white paper or cardstock or heavier paper? I used cardstock, white cardstock. We'll go overhead. This one, can they see the fibers in this one? Not really. Anyway, the paper that I'm using when you look at it up close, it kind of looks like a handmade paper because like you can see the fibers in it, which I liked for this particular project. So beautiful.
So cute. I'm gonna make this for a wedding gift in May for a friend. I'm doing her guest book, but I'm gonna make this like as her actual wedding gift.
That'd be so cute.
I know.
So what we're gonna do is we're just placing this down on our mat, making sure it gets stuck really well. Oh, I'm not connected to my Explorer. Oh, because okay, there it is. Oh no. Okay. Oh no.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be going good. You want to try it?
We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Because I didn't move it. I've already printed. We're gonna try it.
Hypothetically, you could paper trim it.
Hypothetically, we can. We're cutting this on medium cardstock. Feeding it through.
All right.
And once that cuts,
that's it.
Jennifer's going to her daughter's school to help in the classroom. Quiet day here. Had a lot of snow yesterday. Last year y'all did a Palentine's. That's cute.
It's cute. We did Galentine's at my house last Friday.
I saw that. That looked so much fun. I was asking everybody what they were doing for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Me either.
You're not?
No, I actually
You're going to get Asher early.
I'm going to get no, not early. I'm having to pick him up.
At 3.
Normally my aunt picks him up, so I'm just having to pick him up from school because she was busy today.
Well, you and Asher can go have a little date night. I low-key was thinking about taking the girls, aka Ruby, to Chuck E. Cheese. Because no one's going to be there, right?
At Chuck E. Cheese?
She's never been to Chuck E. Cheese, but I feel like, do people still go to Chuck E. Cheese?
I don't know.
Where should we go?
I remember, I swear, there's not a blade in this machine, and I just cut it without a blade.
We did lots of moving around. It's in that Explore Air 2.
I see it. You know what? I'm just not going to unload it.
Reprint.
And just play again.
It looks like it cut where it was supposed to cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes if you switch your machines, which most people have one machine, and you like change your machine on the canvas and then go to a print and cut for.
Look, it didn't even have to read the registration marks. I just popped the thing in and hit play again.
Oh well, I'll be.
L-I-B.
L-I-B.
Now I will say, on medium cardstock, for some reason it missed like one little thing right there.
Interesting. Sin said she had pink heart-shaped pancakes for dinner.
Oh.
That's so cute.
I had leftovers.
For dinner last night?
Oh, for dinner last night. I thought you meant dinner like lunch.
Oh, me and my mom talk about this all the time. Is dinner lunch or is dinner dinner? Supper is lunch to me. Dinner is dinner.
Supper is obviously this is a bigger than 8. It is 8. It's 8.5 by 11. Got to trim this bad boy down.
To fit in the thing. Well, that's okay.
Either way.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's
either way, what you would do. There you go.
You'd attach it.
You're going to attach it. This we really need to, and actually, you know what? Let's click done. Let's go back here. I hid this, but I kind of need it. So let's go to make. Let's just cut it. It's fine. I have a little bit of time. It's okay.
Okay.
So you do need to cut 8 by 10 on your 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. So we're gonna go down to here, continue, and actually we can do edit, actually cancel. Yes, cancel the cut. You can change your material size to 8.5 by 11. So here you can see exactly where you need to put it. continue. I'm connected to my Maker 3, medium cardstock, put it in here. So that's why a lot of times I hide my stuff instead of deleting it. Because there's instances like that where I decide, yes, I need to go back and do that. So I just hit it, I unhid it, went back. We're just gonna cut our 8 by 10 out of our 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.
I have an
Since
announcement.
dinner and supper are the same. That's interesting.
Wait, what did they say?
Since as dinner and supper are the same thing for us here, both are the last meal of the day. See, I've had this discussion quite
In the
often with a
South,
certain
it's
somebody
different.
that says dinner is lunch. I'm like, no, dinner is the last meal.
Yeah, you go to like a nice dinner. You're going in the evening, right? And
That's what I
then
think.
supper
Is also the last meal.
I just get it confused myself.
Lunch is lunch.
You got lunch, you got dinner.
But it's because I've heard dinner as lunch
Yeah,
the last little bit.
that's so funny. I was gonna let you guys know, if you're in Maker University, we made a Facebook post about graduation. The official Maker University graduation day is March 27th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be emailing out a submission form so you can actually submit one. You just need to submit one project per module. So really only 4 projects.
Yep, that's it.
And then there's like a little questionnaire to fill out, but
Okay.
yeah.
After that, all you're gonna do is put it in your frame.
That's cute.
Like that.
That's cute.
I love it.
I love it too.
Love it.
Happy Valentine's Day, Trey.
Happy Valentine's Day, Trey.
Oh, Lord. So cute.
I don't know which one. I like the background color of this one the best.
I know. You know I like this better because it's a gray tone beige.
I know. I just grabbed this one.
It's fine. It's cute.
You can put one on each side.
Double-sided.
Double-sided.
So yeah, if you all like this tutorial today and you like the files and the fonts that we use, you can get all of these for $1 today,
Yep.
including that will be bundled with the other ones that you download out of the 20 that you get when you sign up for the dollar trial.
Yeah.
So Sadie dropped the link for you all there if you're wanting to do that. And yeah, Sadie, can we pin the dollar trial to the top here and get rid of that other link? And then so you all can click that, you can get into that 30 days to master your Cricut. Y'all can complete that within the 7 days.
Absolutely.
Okay, it doesn't really take 30 days, but if you wanted to break it down, there's 30 modules, and then you can master your Cricut in that week. If you've just got a Cricut, we're coming out of Christmas, lots of people are still learning. I have friends and family who have been like calling me up, texting me like, how do I use this? And I'm like, 30 days to master your Cricut.
30 days.
It's the best
30
thing.
days.
So anyways, this was super fun.
I know.
Very quick and easy project. Y'all can whip this up in no time.
No time at all.
Last minute V-Day gift.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Master classes tomorrow,
That's
1:30
right.
Eastern Standard. That will be the Facebook group.
And if you go ahead and hop in on the dollar deal today, you can join our masterclass tomorrow.
Yeah, it's very cute. It's an Easter bunny.
It's super
Easter's
cute.
here, everybody.
It's here.
It's really
It's
weird
here.
to say that, but
So we will see all of our members tomorrow in the masterclass. Hate to cut it short today, but I've got to go pick up Asher.
peace out.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow.